Well, I think it's too early for me to give a decision on that. He's just starting out in his career, and as we all know, Joe's got great potential. And I think just recently he lost his form, which is unusual for a top keeper to sort of lose your form over a period of time. Normally it's 1 or 2 games and then you're back on track. But he seems to have, maybe the rest has done him good, being out the Man City team, and he seems to be playing like he did before. So hopefully, for England's point of view, he'll have a long career, but it's too early to make a judgment. Of course it does, yeah. I mean, for the national team in the future of our sort of game in England, obviously there's so many foreign players saturating the Premier League, not just goalkeepers but outfield players. It's great for the fans that they're seeing some of the top players in the world, but I think we'll have to wait and see what effect it has on the England team. If we do really well in the World Cup, everybody will be saying, well, it's not having an effect. But if we get knocked out in the early stages, we'll go back to the debate of should we allow so many foreign players into our league. But personally, I think it is saturated, but it's too late to do anything about it now. I think that you've got 1 or 2, like Petr Cech, I think is a tremendous goalkeeper. He's consistent. He's got a solid style. I think there's nobody else that would really stick out in my mind, but there are some good goalkeepers. Pretty solid goalkeepers. But I think a lot of it these days is about reflexes, reaction, that type of thing, agility, and a little bit of technique and the good positional play, making the job a bit easier sometimes, has disappeared. But I think overall the standard of goalkeeping in the Premier League is probably as good as anywhere. Well, I've always said Man City, I think have got the best players. I think they were given points away from home early in the season. Now they seem to have got that right, and if that's the case, then if they continue to do that, they're always going to be very, very difficult to beat at home. But it is more open this year. We've got 4 or 5 teams at this moment in time have got a chance to win it. Arsenal are surprising everybody. I'm very pleased about that because I think they're a great football club, and it would be great to see them go all the way and win it. Chelsea, under Mourinho, are always going to be difficult to beat. Maybe not as flamboyant as Arsenal and Man City. Although, I still think Chelsea have got a great chance. I think it'd be between those 3. Memorable at club level was no doubt about that was at Nottingham Forest, because when I joined Brian Clough and Peter Taylor in 3 years, we won 2 League Cups, 2 European Cups, the League, which is now the Premier League, beat Barcelona in the Super Cup, 42 games unbeaten. So it was a tremendous time, very exciting time. I'll never forget my hometown club Leicester, because I managed to play for England at all levels, schoolboy, youth, under 23s in those days, it's under 21s now, and England, which was only ever done once before with Terry Venables, I think. So that was obviously a great start to my career, but in terms of winning things, no doubt it was at Forest. I think it's all what we do, and I think if we can play to our best, get all our players fit and get our best team out there, I think we can qualify for the next stages. We've got, it's not the worst group in the world, but it's not the best. And, the game against Italy, the first game, is going to be vital that we don't lose that, because Uruguay is always going to be a tough match. But I think, we've got 1 or 2 decent young players coming through, and they can mature in the next few months. I'm hoping that we can at least get to the quarterfinals, and anything after that is a bonus, I think.